video here. Okay, go for it. It always seems to take longer to dry than the exams too.
It's like a weird sticky too. Knock, knock. Hi, I'm Megan. I'm a student PTA, and I'll be working with you. Are you Ryan?
I am, yes.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I reviewed the plan of care, and I noticed that you'll be having hip surgery soon, and it's your right hip that's bothering you. Is that correct?
Yeah, my hip, yeah.
Okay. Before I get too far ahead, I just wanted to double check. Has anything changed since the last time we've seen you or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay, great. So can you tell me a little bit more what's going on with your hip? Are you having any trouble walking or anything like that in particular?
The pain in my right hip is about a 1 out of 10 at rest.
1 out of 10?
Yeah.
What would you say with activity it is?
Yeah, when I start walking or standing, it's like a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10, okay.
So, I mean, yeah, that's about right. I think I can stand about 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes,
and
yeah.
then it's like, it hurts.
It hurts,
and
yeah.
It just gets really fatigued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit of trouble going there.
Yeah, and I think the most frustrating thing is like the stairs are just, I gotta go upstairs.
Yeah, I
And
was
it's different.
reading that you were having some trouble getting up to your second story.
Yeah, I gotta sleep on the first floor, so.
That's a bummer. Well, those are all things we can take into consideration, and there's definitely some things we can kind of help strengthen and hopefully increase some range of motion and
good.
stuff of your right hip. How does that sound? Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, sounds great.
Great. So what I was thinking about doing is just taking some measurements. So we'd start like by doing your range of motion and some manual muscle testing just to see where you're at, and then possibly end with some strengthening and stretching exercises. Does that work?
Yes.
Great. So what we can first start by doing is, if you don't mind taking a seat on the bed here for me.
Okay.
So when you said it's like after about 10 minutes of walking and stuff like that, that's when you start having pain.
Yeah.
Do you have any pain just laying down or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. So I'm going to raise you up here a little bit for me. But I should probably check the brakes soon. Alright. So what I was thinking about doing, since you're seated here, we can do some manual muscle tests of your right hip.
Okay.
So what we'll do is that we'll have you raise this leg off the table like this, if you're able to do that. Great. So you can bring it back down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some pressure right here as you hold your leg up, and you're just going to resist as much as you can. So if I can have you lift your leg off the table for me, again. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I totally distinguished my rights and lefts wrong. I even turned around for you. Sorry about that. Can I have you bring that one off the table? Thank you. Great. You can put it back down. All right. Can you do that again for me?
Yeah.
And again, like I said, I'm going to apply some pressure. You can bring it down just like that right there. And just hold it for me. Apply some resistance, right? Hold, hold. Okay. That's totally okay.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that's probably about a 4 out of 5. You were able to complete full range of motion against gravity with some resistance. So that's getting there. 5 out of 5 is general full range of motion against gravity with resistance. But you did really good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to write that down here. And next, if you're able to, can I have you lie on your stomach on the table? Great. Would you like a pillow for your head?
That's necessary. I'm okay there.
All right. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some, the second manual muscle test for your hip extension. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you raise this leg off the table for me. Great. I'll bring it back down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying some resistance here, and you're going to hold again as long as you can.
Okay.
So bring it up off the table. Great. And I'm going to apply some resistance, and just hold as fast as you can.
Okay.
Hold, hold.
Oh, that's
Okay.
about.
That's totally okay. You're
Yeah.
still able to complete full range of motion. You did against gravity with some resistance, so again, I'd say that's probably about a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And since I have you here on your stomach, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test your range of motion and extension. So I'm going to bring this chair up over here. And I'm going to have to feel around for some landmarks here. So do you mind if I kind of feel towards your hip area?
That's okay.
Okay. So we'll be just feeling for greater trochanter is what it's called. It's your hip. Okay. Great. motion, I'm gonna have you bring your leg up, which I will have to leave with you first so you can see. So I'm gonna bring it up like that, and I just want you to hold it there for me for a little bit while I get the range of motion. Just feel good again, just to line it up. Right? So I have the axis on the greater trochanter. I have my stationary arm in line with the thorax, and then I have the moving arm in line with your femur. And what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you raise this leg off the table for me. About as high as you can go? Okay, you can bring it down. That's great. I'm just going to write that down here for you. You have about 3 degrees range of motion, and normal range of motion is 20, so we still have a little bit of a ways to go, but that's something you can definitely work with, though, increasing your range of motion. So next what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you lie on your back for me if you're able to do that. Great. So I am going to move your head. And next what I'm going to be doing is testing your range of motion and hip flexion for your right hip here. So I'm just going to bring it up into the motion that you'll be performing.
Okay.
Great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to feel around again for your hip bone here. Is that okay? Great. Thank you. Good. Line my axis up with the greater trochanter. I have the stationary arm in line with your mid-thorax and the moving arm in line with your femur. So if I can have you perform that motion for me that I took you through.
That's about it.
That's about it. Great. You're good. You can move your arm back down. Or leg back down, sorry. All right. So you have about 72 degrees range of motion, and normal is about 120. So again, that's something that we can work on and definitely kind of help work and get that range of motion a little further. So I'm just going to write that down here really quick. And you're all done with the measurements. So what I was thinking about doing next is doing a PNF stretch with you. So I'm going to take your leg through a couple different motions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just lift up your leg here for you. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to bring it into this flexion here. And I'm going to bring it down. And bring it up. How's that feel? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Good. And then next what I'm going to have you do, after I complete one more with you, just so you know kind of what to expect, is I'm going to have you actively try and perform this motion for me.
Okay.
Okay? Great. Good. Do that one more time. Good. So next what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to apply some resistance, and you're going to pull me up and do that same motion, okay? So pull me up, push me down. Pull me up, push me down. Pull me up, push me down. Great, we'll do one more. Pull me up, push me down. Good, that was great. How do you feel after that? Do you feel any pain or anything?
No, I'm good.
Good, awesome. So another type of strengthening exercise that we can do, it's something that you can take at home, and it's called a heel slide. So it's basically where you actively slide your heel up towards the back of your leg. So can you try that for me there? Great, and then bring it back down. Great, can you do that again? Good, bring it back down. Good, can you do that a couple more times for me? Good. Now this is something that you can do at home. So you can do it in your bed or like on a comfortable floor. And you can do this, I would say maybe about 10 times. And I do it maybe once in a day, once in the afternoon. You can alternate legs. Great, thank you for taking a break. And you can, switch legs. So if you wanted to do the other one to keep up with it, You just alternate the legs and do about 10 times, and I do it once in the morning, once in the afternoon. I'll kind of help strengthen your hips there, kind of be able to get you to get able up those stairs and kind of work on increasing that strength. Do you have any questions about that exercise or anything like that?
No, it's pretty simple, yeah.
Great. So next what I'm going to be doing a hold and relax stretch of your hamstring. So I'm going to lower this bit just a tad. Alright. So I'm going to be bringing your leg up passively here into the hamstring stretch. So I'm going to be holding it here for a little bit. We're just going to be working on trying to get more range of motion out of this hip.
Okay.
So we're just going to kind of sit here for a little bit, and then what I'm going to have you do next is I'm going to have you apply some resistance against me. So you're going to try and push against me. There you go. Great. And then I want you to relax now. I'm going to bring you up just a little bit farther. How are you doing? Are you doing good?
Yeah, it's good.
Good. And then you can push against me. Great. And then relax. Just a little bit farther.
All right.
Yeah, I got short legs. You can't reach your ground after a
Long
while.
leg, very short.
Yeah. All right, if I can have you push against me.
Okay.
Great. Relax. Take a little bit farther. Are you feeling any pain or anything like that?
Okay.
You feel the stretch?
Yeah.
You do? Good. You feel it back of your hamstring area?
Mhm.
Great. I'm going to have one more where you push into me.
Okay.
Great. And then relax. Take a little bit farther. Good. And I'm going to bring you back down. Good job. Awesome. So you were able to do that really well, and that's something we can do at visits. It's not something we can do at home,
Okay.
unfortunately, but it's something I can do here to kind of help get some of that range of motion into that hip so we can kind of improve that so it makes walking a little bit easier and makes getting up those stairs a little bit easier as well. So something else that you can, though, take at home is called a hip extension off the side of the couch or the bed. So you basically lay like this,
Mhm.
and you kind of scoot towards the edge of the bed here for me a little bit, and then you just bring this leg off the table and let it hang. Now, do you feel a stretch there at all?
Yeah.
So that's something you can do at home, on your couch, on your bed, and you just kind of let it relax there. And I'd say hold it for maybe a minute or so, and then bring your leg up again and kind of let it relax.
Okay.
Now, you shouldn't feel like any pain or discomfort while doing any of these activities. Otherwise, I would stop, and give me a call or if you have any questions like that. But you should just feel a little bit of a stretch. Maybe you might feel a little discomfort because it's a different thing, but if it's pain or anything like that, I would want you to stop because
Okay.
I don't want to increase your pain.
All right.
So you can bring your leg back up there. And if you want, I'll sit around here and you can sit back up. So do you have any questions or anything like that for me?
No, I do not.
Okay, what do you think about the exercises? Any questions about those?
No, I feel like I can do those.
Good.
Doing them while I watch TV and such like that.
Good. So how would you rate your pain now? Do you think it changed at all or anything like that?
It's the same.
Same,
Yeah.
okay. So, like I said, do those exercises at home. One will be a strengthening, kind of help increase your strength, and another one's a good stretching one to hopefully increase your range of motion and something we can follow up with. But like I said, if you feel any pain or discomfort, you should probably stop, give me a call, and maybe we can readjust the exercises for next time.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm all done for today. It was great meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You can slip your
Basket.
scenario back in there. Yep, back to the basket. Thank you.
Mhm.